So tiny, yet so powerful. Hello guys, it's Jordan from Jordan OK Review. Welcome back. Today we have another HBB collab IM. This is the KAILUA. Not sure how to pronounce the name correctly because it's not in Chinese, okay, nor does it sound like Japanese or Korean, so not sure where is it, okay. If you know how to pronounce it, please enlighten me, okay, because I really don't know how to pronounce the name of this IM and I don't know what it stands for. So this is a 2DD IM collab with HBB, and if you guys know him, it's Bad Boy Good Review. He had a lot of review out, a lot of collaborations with other brands, such as we go with the most expensive one, the Mahina, which is my daily driver, and we have the EJ07M kind of lava, we have the Heyday from Tansju, we have Hokex in blue, okay, Hokex HBB, I think it's called Hokex HBB. We have the Onina SE, we have the Melee, we have the Kai, we have what else? There's so many of them. Belon, yeah. So out there is full of HBB collab and PR2 as well. Yeah. So I might have missed out a few because there are really a lot of them. Okay, and most of them, okay, are good. Okay, you don't have people jump out and say that something is upright. It's not good. Okay, it's bad. I mean, you don't hear that a lot because his tuning usually is I would say okay to good. Okay, some is as for some IM like the Mahina, I just love it very much. And this KAILUA, okay, is no exception. Okay, this is an IM that I like a lot. Okay, it's 2DD. So start off with 2DD. Year 2023 is a year of DD, 2DD, 3DD. So a lot of DDs out there nowadays. If you come up with something with 1DD, you're not impressive anymore. Yeah, at least you need to have 2DD, a joke. So there are a lot of them out there, and a lot of them I would have expected them to have better bass, okay, at least in quality and quantity, because 2DD, well, what do you expect, right? Correct. So but a lot of them just fails to do that, so kind of disappointed. But this KAILUA, yes, I like it quite a lot, okay, and it gives you that energy that a 2DD supposed to have, okay. It's live up to its name, 2DD, and I would say the sound signature on this, just a teaser for you guys, is I would say V-shape, mild V-shape, yeah. So and the bass on here is okay. So let's talk about the physical aspect. We leave the sound impression to the end. So the physical aspect on this is you have several color. We have the one in blue, and we have the one in purple, and we have black and purple. So the one I've gotten is in white, okay. The one I've gotten is in white and purple. So if you guys watch anime, then maybe something you reminds me of like Dragon Ball, the villain Frieza, okay, or something like Pokemon Mewtwo, okay. So the color just look very cartoonish, okay, very cartoon, kind of childish, okay, kind of fun. It's kind of fun, okay. It's not very modern looking or what, but it's kind of fun, okay. So maybe girls might like it, or you know, anime boy like me might like it. So, and the shell is super tiny. Really, it's so small. If you wear it into your ear, you can't see that anymore from the side. Really. So it's an IM that is, I would say, one of the smallest one that I have. Previously, the smallest IM that I own is the Oxygen, Tanstream Oxygen. Now, this is the smallest one. This, I think, is even smaller than the Tanstream Oxygen. So for those of you out there who complain that Tanstream Oxygen can't fit your ear very well, or you're having issue fitting smaller IM because you have nothing to hold on to it to your ears except the ear tips, you might have issue with this, okay. But for our average people like me, okay, having M size ear, I have no issue, okay. Actually, I kind of like the comfort on this because it's so flat, okay. It's so small in profile. It's a perfect sleep-in IM. Really, if you just lie on your bed, on your pillow, it's fine. Okay, it's not going to hurt you in any way, and you might even forget that you are wearing an IM. Okay, so it's, for me, comfort wise, top of the line comfort. Really, is really comfortable. So, and the cable that they came with is a very thin cable. I have seen people returning this. Okay, they post a review, say that the cable is thin like dental floss, but this IM is so small. Then what do you expect? You expect it to pair with something 8-core cable? Yeah, doesn't it feel very weird? So the cable is quite thin, but something like a Transgym cable as well. But I don't find it any, I mean, I don't hate it, because cable, this IM this size, supposed to pair very well with thin cable. So, well, cable, alright, totally fine with me. But it came in 3.5, so looking at the price point, maybe 3.5 is a more acceptable configuration for a lot of people. So that's it for all the physical aspect on this IM. Oh, one more thing forgot to mention is that I really missed this out. Okay, I just realized this not long ago. We have 3 holes at the bottom of the IM. I think it is acting as a vent. Okay, like a lot of DD-IM does, and also have a vent at the back of the IM, like also a lot of DD-IM does. So yeah, this is all the physical aspect of the KAILUA. So next, let's talk about sound. So for sound wise, it is, I would say, a V-shape, mild V-shape. So it's a very fun sounding IM, very thick sounding IM. Alright, let's talk about the bass. The bass on the KAILUA is, I would say, so satisfying. It's so powerful. Okay, I think bass head out there would like this IM. It's not that it's super just pure bass that will blast your brain out of the universe kind of bass, but it's not, but it's sufficient. Okay, it's nice quality of bass. Okay, give you very good slam, give you very good energy in it, and very fast attack. Okay, this does sound like a very good DD doing the bass. Okay, I like the bass on this very much. It's not like those IM that give you a lot of quantity of bass, but the quality is just everything just like meh. Okay, this doesn't do that. This is good. I would say bass quality on his is nice, and kick drums, everything just feel very the attack is good. Okay, you feel the thumping of it in your heart, so good. Okay, so very satisfying bass to listen to. And the mid-range, although I say that this is a slight V-shape or V-shape IM, but the mid-range over here is not recessed at all for me. Okay, it's not recessed. Again, this is a very thick sounding IM. Okay, thick sounding as in, it's not like those IM like the Blessing Tree where, and EA 500, there is a little bit of thinness in the sound. Okay, this is very thick sounding, the whole thing, although despite the size is so small, but it's very thick sounding. Yes, you will like, for you guys out there who like really musical enjoyment, I think thick sounding IM should be the way to go to. Okay, thin sounding IM, unless you're listening to like pure female vocal, but I do think that adding a little bit of warmth and thickness, okay, is good. Okay, so the mid-range on this is not recessed, have very thick and large mid-range on this, and female vocal also is not that kind of forward female vocal. Okay, it is not very forward, but it does have enough energy. Okay, it does have enough energy that give you very good presence, and you can hear a lot of micro nuances on this as well, because the treble extension is done very well on this. Just one complaint, which is around, after I measure, 5K peak might be a little bit disturbing for some of you. Okay, it might sound a little bit, just a little bit hot. Okay, just a little bit hot, but for me, I'm totally fine with this IM because it has that amount of bass to cover up that hotness. Okay, or maybe just that my ear isn't sensitive anymore, so hence I don't feel that it's so hot. Okay, but I'm listening to J-pop. Okay, J-pop supposed to be very messy, to be very chaotic, and sometimes a lot of songs will sound sibilance because of female vocal, okay, but it to me don't have that kind of issue. If you want me to compare to the EA500, EA500, a lot of people having that issue with their vocal, female vocal, as in because it's a little bit too forward, okay, and compared to this is not as forward, okay, this is not as forward, but it still have a lot of energy in the upper mid range. But good thing is that it have a lot of bass to cover it up, okay, so I would think it's balanced, okay, it's balanced. That's why a lot of bass, a lot of mid range, hence making this a very thick sounding IEM, okay, you get it all, okay, everything that will just give it all to you. So it's a very fun IEM to listen to. And then the good thing, okay, I haven't gone to the good thing yet. Good thing is that the technicalities on this is good, pretty good, okay, but I think that it's not as good as the EA500. And the separation on this is the part that it excel, it perform better than the EA500 to me, okay. So the separation on this, especially on the instruments, okay, you can have a very good layering, like bass is doing their own job, okay, bass, electronic guitars and vocal, everything, background music, everything just like doing their own separate job individually. So I think that layering on this is just phenomenal. And yeah, layering on this, technicalities on this are okay, it's not bad. So for $79 IEM, I think that this is a very good choice if you like something, if you ever find that the EA500 is a little bit thin. So let's do some comparison, because this price point is the killer price point, $79. A lot of things are queuing in this realm, okay, this price point, this bracket. So first of all, I know a lot of you might like to compare this with the project rate, okay, the Tripowin project rate. So that one is a 2DD as well. To me, that one sounded, tonality is top notch, okay, the tonality on that is good, and it sounded to me correct, okay, correct, but it just lacked that enjoyment, okay. It does feel good to listen to that IEM, but compared to this KAILUA, this has just more factor of excitement, okay, just make you like, because you have a little bit more bass, a little bit more energy, so it just felt to me like this more suitable to music enjoyment. Sometimes depends on the genre that you're listening to, but don't get me wrong, the project rate is good. Tonality wise, a lot of IEM out there is not able to compete with that set, but here this have more bass, yeah, more fun. That's why I prefer this over the rate. And next, a lot of you would like to compare this to the EA500. First thing first is two different separate tuning, okay. The EA500 is bass light, okay, the bass on it is a bit light, but if you can do some modding on the EA500, tape the vent next to the nozzle, and you might get a little bit of bass boost, but losing that a little bit of airiness to it, a little bit of staging. But if you don't mind, you can boost the bass on it, but still it won't feel as impactful as the KAILUA. Hence EA500, if you bass lover, go this, okay, non-bass lover, vocal lovers alone, go to the EA500. Technicalities on the EA500 is also a tad better compared to this, but having the risk of being a little bit hot, okay. In terms of hotness, okay, a little bit of it's not say that it's sibilance, okay, I don't hear a lot of wispiness on this, okay, so that's why I won't call it sibilance, but hotness, okay, depends on the songs that you are playing with. I think both this and the EA500 are around the same, okay, around the same level. If you can take the EA500, this shouldn't be any issue, okay. So what else, like maybe $80 that you would like to compare with, like the Aria, okay, some old-time classic, the Aria nowadays are just not competitive anymore, because the tuning, it was good because of that tuning, okay. We don't have a lot of IEM tuned it that way year backs. Okay, it's like around 2 years back. So now we have a lot of them, and this, I would think that also the same thing, it has more excitement to it. Okay, we don't need those correctly tuned IEM anymore now because it's too boring. It's still a lot of harmonish IEM out there, and sometimes it's good to have something a little bit more fun like this. Okay, small and fun, slip in IEM. Yeah, so let me know. I will reply to most of the comments down below, but sometimes YouTube is blocking us from replying to you guys. So hence, I will try all my best. If you like to compare it to something else, if I ever try it myself or I own it, I would just tell you what is better or what is the comparison about it. So like and subscribe before you comment. Just kidding. So overall, an IEM that I would recommend to a lot of you, if you guys like bass, if you guys want something more exciting, okay, a little bit more fun. As you're looking at the shell, the design itself is quite fun looking already. So same to the songs, okay, the sound of the IEM. So that's all for the video today. So hope you guys like it. Again, like and subscribe, it helps a lot. Hoping to get 1,000 subscribers at the end of the year, hopefully. So I'll be having some IEM soon, coming soon, like teaser for all of you, Monarch Mark III. So yeah, coming soon. See you guys. Bye bye.